So Anker's been an OG brand for quite some time now, so I decided to go ahead and get this portable power bank, this portable charger. So I just want to do a quick unboxing and go ahead and give my first impressions of this. Now this thing is going to be massive at 60,000 milliamps. It's going to basically be much more compared to this one that I have. This is going to be 22,500 milliamps, so I want to go ahead and compare both of them side by side. And starting on the top, we are going to get some paperwork. There's going to be this quick start guide and this other booklet, and there's also going to be like this little piece of paper. There you can see in the front there's going to be this foam. In the center first we are going to have a cable, and this is going to be USB-C to USB-C, and it just comes off, and there it is. Yeah, that's everything that comes in the box. This thing is massive. Look at this. I'm a fan of green color, like a navy green, army green, dark green color, so I am glad it does come with this color. Just looks a lot nicer than the current one I have. Now, as far as weight goes, this thing's big and it's also heavy. So thankfully it does have like a carrying strap over here, and it seems to be made up of a really thick material. It kind of reminds me like of a backpack strap, but it's like layered. Like I feel like there's a lot more to it, not just one thin strap. So here you could see how thick it is. Now there are gonna be some holes over here, so I'm assuming these are gonna be the vents for it. And on the side we can see emergency locator glow strip, so that's pretty cool. And at the bottom side there's going to be a bunch of additional information. We're going to have a bunch of different ports. For starters, there's going to be a solar input, so if you want to go ahead and attach a solar panel to charge the power bank at the same time, you can go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, I don't have that attachment, but I think it's worth getting. And there's going to be two different sections for USB-C and for USB type A. And now there also is going to be two more buttons. One of it is going to be for the light, and the other one is going to be SOS. So here you can see it immediately starts shining up. So let me go ahead and press it again, and there it turns off. And we also do have this screen protector that I can take right off. And here you can see what the battery is. It's currently at 29, and this is glowing. So you can even see it at night. And of course, the coolest part, which is going to be on top, is going to be the lantern. So I can go ahead and just lift it up just like that. And yeah, that's really cool. Oh wow, it lifts up even more. Yeah, you can't even see it. It's kind of off frame. There, that's a little bit better. And let me see what happens when I press this. Let me see if I hold it. Yeah, so I hold it and it begins to go ahead and shine. If I press it again, it shines brighter and it turns off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's only going to be 2 levels of brightness, whereas compared to this other power bank I have, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 levels of brightness. And as far as brightness levels goes, here's how this one looks like from the back. And here it is. So of course, this one isn't going to be as bright. It's going to be more of a lantern. Whereas on this other one, you can directly shine onto certain objects. So if you're looking just for light, then yeah, I think I'd prefer this one. But as far as overall package goes, the Anker definitely shines through. And yeah, this even allows it to go through this. Now when I press the SOS button, the light goes ahead and just blinks on and off, and I press it again, it stops completely. And I'll go ahead and push that back down. So just to show that it does work with my MacBook Pro, here I have the cable, and I'll put it at the bottom. And then when I go ahead and plug it in, here, it's orange, that means it's currently charging. And then right here we could see what's going on. So it says 64 hours, 31 minutes. Oh, and then it changed to 2 hours, 14 minutes. Total output is 36 watts, 41, 44, 45. All right, so it stayed at 58 watts, so it almost reached the 60 mark. And if I go ahead and change it to the one right above it, so it also goes ahead and caps out at the 60. And here, I'll plug it in right there. Then this will be for my iPhone. And there, now it's charging. So it actually charges at a slower wattage of upwards of 8 watts. And when I go ahead and plug it in USB-C for my Mac, let's see if anything changes. All right, so it stayed at about 66 watts. Now let me add one more thing here. I'll add another USB-C cable, and this is gonna go ahead and charge the camera I'm currently using. So this kind of maintained around 53 watts right now, so I guess it didn't need the full 87, but the maximum capacity of it should be 87 watts. And one more thing that can be done too is use one of these USB-C ports for charging. So if we take a look at the bottom one, we can see here it says in and out. So I'll go ahead and leave USB-C in, and I'll go ahead and disconnect it from my camera, and I'll go ahead and plug this in to charge. There, and now we can see the input is also working. So it changed, okay, it went to 59 watts, And here you can see the indicator light is blinking on and off, letting us know that it's currently charging. And if I go ahead and take off the USB type A, the output should go to 0. Yep, output's at 0, and input watt maintains at 59 watts. And on the right side, we can see recharge in 2 hours and 37 minutes. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this power bank. It feels nice and robust. There's gonna be a lantern up top, and even though it's not the brightest compared to the other one I have, it certainly does have a lot more capacity. So I can charge my MacBook like nearly 3 times. I can charge my phone a lot of times, probably like over 5 times. And it's definitely gonna be good for camping or just having as an emergency. Now, the one thing I do like about this one over this other one is the fact that I can charge this via USB-C, whereas on this one, I have to charge it with the included cable. So if I go ahead and lose that cable, you know, I have to go ahead and get a new one, whereas if I lose a USB-C cable, I have a bunch more laying around over here. And unfortunately, it doesn't have the home outlet here, but that's fine. At least I have 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB Type A's. But yeah, if you're looking for a power bank, if you're looking for a quality product from Anker, definitely check this one out.